shower, moisturizer, and the fit I had on yesterday. Uniform necessities, multiples.
Today.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Gibson to start the drive. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 18 carries, 85 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and downfield.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. They'll go again with Gibson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Darnold. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Off of play action, Darnold. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Darnold on first down. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Darnold. Sideline throw, able to find Gibson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Gibson is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The numbers for Kelly a week ago. 19 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of six.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on it, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
Now Willis on third down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Boswell for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll give up the middle to Kelly. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action, Willis. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
To try again after the sack. Willis, open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, it's Willis. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To the air on first down, here's Willis. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down. They'll go again with Kelly. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And he's able to pick up the first. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Dancing to his left. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. A nice little juke. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A first down throw, Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Back to throw, Darnold. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. On first down, Darnold. It returns it right back to Samuel. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. This one left side caught by Barrios. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Darnold. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. Got a man, it's Barrios, complete. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Darnold to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers take a 3-touchdown lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So that one a long 11-play drive, and Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams would take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Darnold. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes this 35-0 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills ready to take over. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 50 yards. And the Bills are able to claw one back. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
To throw again on 2nd down, Darnold. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Darnold on 3rd down. And able to connect with Berrios. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On the draw, it's Gibson. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Malik Willis gets set to lead this offense once again. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Willis. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. That's caught by Kelly. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. That's caught by Hollister. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Right back to the air again with Willis. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. Jones hit, and the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. They run up the gut with Kelly, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. He's going to have the first down and then some. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Kelly will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Deebo Samuel. 79 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Willis will look to throw on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give up the middle to Gibson. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Gibson again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. And here's a give to Gibson. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Third and 2, Darnold. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Braxton Berrios from 8 yards out. And the Buccaneers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And the Bills getting set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And as as they come to the line. They will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Andrew Booth picks it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once more, Gibson. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here we go on 4th. Darnold, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. A give. This is Kelly. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. And they're going to speed things up here. 3rd down, it's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And now here's another interception. A handoff for Gibson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he completes it to Berrios. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll run here with Gibson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he'll complete this one to Barrios. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now it's Darnold. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
The Bills. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Second down, here's Willis. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Keon Crossing. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now Gibson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Gibson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bucs, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they'll be at home next week.
Yeah, my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we were not to ride nobody with. We're the ones who started with it. Translation. Yeah, hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
Trust, me taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, but she leash. Where's the love in the streets? Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when we ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Tell my sick Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my package, we need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that they gon' know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous, man. You know what's up? You know what's up? Living a lie, we don't be gang. You know what's up?
We going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off of the jet and I cry. My nigga, I win it, alhamdulillah. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Timber, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980, Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness.